everybody. Welcome to part two, the first episode of part two of A Sappy Renovation Garage Edition. I hope you all are seeing that with me by this point. As you know, studio is done. I've been working hard in there. It's been great. I've been submitting several auditions and doing a couple of other things, some vocal work in there and getting everything fine-tuned. Today, now we're about 2.5 weeks out from when I said I would be. It's time to start doing this main room. So what I'm doing now, I'm coming over and I'm starting to do all the electric. The electric on most of this wall is up at a certain level because my father, with all of his power tools, had them up high. There are two here that I need to lower. One here. This one I'm going to bring down, and then I'm going to add another one off to the side here. So I'm going to have two that are low. Then further back, I know you can't see it really. Well, first of all, if you see here, that's for the TV. So I have to run a wire up for there for the TV. And then as we go back, I am going to keep this one, and there is one that you can't see, but there's two more that are going to go against that back wall. Because that area is the workshop area where I do need to have access to plugs up high. So that's what today is. So the game plan is to get all this done, the wiring done, and hopefully I can start getting some insulation in, because that would be huge. Insulation on this wall. So that's all that I'm really doing today. I'll fill you in. I'll do a recap at the end when it's all finished so you can see the work that I did, and then we go from there. Okie dokie. Bye. Hey, okay. So part one is basically done. All the electric is in, the new electric. I moved this outlet down. I added a new outlet here. It's still out because I need to get electrical tape and wrap it. I thought I had some here and it has absconded. So anyway, another outlet. I had mentioned this, that I did this in the studio, but I have a couple outlets out here that have the USB plugins for charging cell phones and such. So I have one here and I have one against the back wall. This here is for where the TV's going. I have to get another, I'm short one outlet. I don't know why. But anyway, so I've got to get another outlet, but I'm getting a different box for in here to put it in. Because these boxes, which are for new construction, don't work. They have boxes that have little clips that you screw in. And they close in from the back. So that's what I'm going to get for here, because this needs extra support for the TV. So I put the support bar in. So that's going to get that. That'll be easy to do. And then I come along here. I moved the outlet from this corner over to here. That's all set. This is another USB for phone charge, and this is a GFI, because that's what I had. I don't necessarily need it, but I put it here anyhow. So that's the scoop. Did you ever look at the mess that I've made? Did you ever, when I cook or I bake, and if I'm in the kitchen, I'm always cleaning up after myself. So I feel really good about, keeping things clean, get going. But as soon as I get in here, I try to clean up after myself, but it turns into a disaster area. So I don't know how that happens. I'm not a professional that much, I guess. Anyhow, so that's that. Now I'm scheduled for a meeting with my liaison committee tonight. This is Sunday. I'm gonna grab dinner, have my meeting. Tomorrow, I shall do all the insulation against these walls, back and around, and get that going. Hopefully I have enough. And then I have to order the insulation for the ceiling, and we continue on from there. I don't know when this is going to get drywalled, because everything has to get drywalled. I also have to do the wiring for the lights, because you see I told you before, these cross beams are getting stained. You can see that up here. that they're all getting stained. So the ceiling, the actual top of the ceiling is what's getting drywalled with the lights that are gonna come down. So I have to run the electric for that, put the lights in. I'm gonna just go after I do the insulation and kind of let them hang. They're light. They don't create heat. They're those LED lights that I put in the studio, only these are 6 inches. That's bright, but that's the one up there. And that should suffice getting all this place lit. Get these fluorescent lights out of here. Circa 1970. Okay, so more to come. I'll tape again tomorrow when I do the insulation. Hello. Okay, pardon me, it's Monday night. Electric and most of the insulation on the walls are done. Ta-da! Okay, so I'll show you around. This is just your R13 insulation. It's funny because you walk back here and you can actually hear a difference on the walls. So here we go. The new outlets are in. In some spots I have the rock wool because this isn't the same width as the others. It's easier to cut the rock wool and put it in. Again, and it's more insulation and soundproofing. But again, all this fun stuff. Outlets, this is for the TV. I split the wood, whoops. For the, the TV mount, fiberglass, not good. And then rock wool, because these were odd sizes as well. My last piece of R13, some rock. Okay, so then over here, I'm stepping on stuff. I haven't done this section yet because what I'm gonna start tomorrow is running the cable and wiring for the lights. So I wanted to make sure this stayed open so I can access what I needed to in terms of linking everything up. But that's where I'm at now. Cleaning up. I don't have any more insulation anyhow. I ran out. We're getting a brand new door as well. And this header is gonna go because we need to lift it. So I don't know that I'm gonna do anything over here in terms of insulation just yet. But once I get the lights all set and run, this all gets closed up. And then I have to deal with closing everything up here. And I have to order the insulation for the ceiling. Then I'm going to hire someone to do the drywall because this old man is too much. I actually injured my shoulder. I have issues with my brachial plexus. Doing all the work on the studio really bothered it. And I'm finally coming out of it. It's been about 4 weeks of bad pain. And I'm gonna be starting physical therapy soon for it. So nothing over the head too much, although I'm gonna be putting the insulation in, so we'll see how that works out. Anyhow, part 1, giddy up, done. Thanks for watching this episode of A Sappy Renovation, Garage Edition, part